it's been forever since I've made a video. And I know it's not true. It's been like a week since I made a vlog, but I didn't have anything to do last week and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna chill. So this week, I thought it would be fun to kind of bring you guys along to do like kind of a little get ready with me for my Twitch streams. Because this week, I want to do costumes like for my streaming, if that makes sense. But I just made myself breakfast, so I have avocado toast because it's my kind of obsession right now. I've had this like 3 days in a row now. Hey, but at least it's good for you. It could be worse. And then just some like granola and yogurt. No fruit because we don't have any right now, unless I wanted to put frozen pineapple, and I don't know how I'd feel about that in my granola, so I'm not doing it. But that and a drink. I have a little coffee here. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along just to kind of get ready with me. That's really all I got. We're not doing anything crazy. It's kind of starting to, I think my life is starting to calm down, so like a lot of this stuff has already happened. All of our plans have been finished and completed, so. But besides that, probably just some like life updates and stuff. I'm gonna eat some breakfast. Maybe do some video editing, maybe, before I start getting ready. I'm so excited. I don't know. The costumes I'm doing, they are very generic. I'm trying to do it with just stuff from my closet. I didn't buy anything, like, this is all stuff I already have. So we're gonna try to make it work. And I'm very excited. So yeah, but I'll see you in a bit when I'm done eating. Okay, what a look. Finished my food. I just want to show you guys something real quick before I even start. Look at this setup that I got going on. It is literally a mess because I have like all of this here. My whole thing. That's, ignore that I'm watching Tim the Tap Man. I love him. And also my room is just completely taken apart because I steam cleaned and I'm cleaning my bed sheets. So I'm going to start kind of getting ready here. I want to start with the liquid latex because I want to give myself some scars. Because first costume for today is Monday, I'm gonna do a pirate costume. So I'm very excited, but I want to give myself some scars, and it's been a while since I've used liquid latex, so let's see how this goes. I don't know where I'm gonna put my scar. Maybe on like one of my cheeks or something. Also, I stole my mom's light up mirror to be able to do this in my room because I don't have anything in my room that'll help. I'm also gonna give myself interesting eyebrows because I kind of want to give it kind of like a slit almost, because this eyebrow on this side is always really weird. The hairs grow down, if you can see it. The hairs on this eyebrow grow down, and so it constantly, I have people ask me all the time if I like shaved some of my eyebrow off because it just like grows weird and then it sits weird. I don't cut it, it just does that. So I've been cleaning all morning and I feel like I've probably had way too many fumes go into my mouth and my nose. I was getting such a headache because I was like cleaning my bathroom and then also the vacuuming and steam cleaning everything. There was just so many scents and I was like, oh my god. My poor head made it through, and I've been wanting to deep clean so long because I just feel like it helps me feel better about my space, because I like things to be organized and I like things to be a certain kind of way, and I think I've been kind of slacking on that, and so I've just been needing to do that, and so I got to do it, and it makes me feel a lot better. But now I have to wait for like all of these blankets to get done because our washer does not like obviously with any washer you can't put too much in it or else the weight is like way too much for it. So I have to do everything like very specific, but it's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna do some scars, and I'm just using some toilet paper to do this. I don't know how many I want to do. I kind of want to do just like maybe like one big one, but I don't know where to put it specifically. I feel like I've been really like wanting to get back into doing makeup and stuff because I really don't ever use it anymore. Like, it used to be a huge part of my life. We would go out all the time, like whether it even be like to the mall, I don't know, going out to eat or things like that, and now I just don't do those things anymore. So I haven't been doing makeup and stuff, and obviously like for my job, I can't wear makeup, and I can't wear anything like perfumey or things like that, and so I do pretty basic outfits and stuff. That's been kind of boring, and I've just been really wanting to get back into getting into my style and stuff. Also, I can't tell if that's good. Is that good? I think I'm having a little bit of a creative burnout just because I haven't had a lot of thoughts really, especially like video related ideas. One thing, me and Amanda are thinking about moving out pretty soon. And if we decide to do that, then we have to be saving up money. So it's really difficult to go and do stuff, especially nowadays when things are so expensive, while still trying to save. So we're kind of having a bit of a downtime where it's been a lot of just like work and then being at the house and stuff, which is fine. But I will say I'm kind of craving getting to do stuff again, but it's all right. I'll make it through it. I'm gonna start doing some latex stuff. I don't do this very often, so we'll see how this kind of goes. I'm gonna just take like a piece and kind of make like a very like organic looking shape so it doesn't look as fake. Latex is so weird to mess with. I'm gonna put just like a bit on this little sponge. I'm gonna kind of put it where I want it to go so it sticks, and then I'm just gonna kind of build up this shape. And I don't have foundation, so I don't know how I'm gonna cover this up, but I'll figure it out. When I was younger and I was kind of getting into like doing makeup and stuff, I used to use all my mom's stuff, and I always thought it was kind of fun. And there were times, I don't know why people would let me out of the house like that, but there were times where I'd use her foundation, which is not the same shade as my face, and I'd go out like that with like a completely different complexion. And we have like pictures of that, and I think it's so funny because like it is very clearly not mine, but I don't know, I was like proud of it. And it was so bad. Like it was literally like a completely different skin tone. And it was pretty crazy. And it was like, you know when you see pictures of people that will like just do their face and they won't blend down into their neck? That's what I look like. I had a completely different complexion on my face, and then my neck was like super white. You live and you learn, and now I don't even use foundation most of the time, which is why I don't have any. I wasn't gonna do a costume this year because I work on Halloween. I don't even have any Halloween plans. But I thought, you know what? It'd be kind of fun if I just kind of did something for my stream, and that could be fun. Okay, so I didn't like it. So I took it off. I want just like a very thin piece. That looks a little bit better. It's a little bit smaller, and it makes more sense for a scar. So I'm gonna start with here, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cut up through here to kind of make an opening, and then, yeah. Alright, so I went ahead and just made it a little bit more open, and I'm gonna add more latex to make it kind of a little bit more prominent. Okay, this is what I got. I took off all the other stuff, so it's really red. Because it took me forever, but I think this is the scar we're gonna work with. This took me so long to the point where I don't know if I even want to do like a second one, but I have time. I can do a second one. I might do one like maybe up here, kind of like crescent shape. So I'm gonna like just cut myself like another small piece of scar, and we'll kind of do that, and I'll come back to you guys when I get this, because this took me so long to do. I kind of finished this part. It looks really red on camera. It's not that red. I pulled off what I had on before, so if it's really red, it's because I made my skin mad, but it's not because of the latex. It is because of the latex, but not because I'm allergic. Anyways, so I stole my mom's foundation, and I am going to just kind of cover it, just very minimal. I don't want to put a whole bunch on because, first of all, I don't think this is going to be even remotely my skin tone. I do need it to kind of cover this. You can definitely tell it's not my skin tone, but I'm going to try to fix that by just using some like eyeshadow and stuff to kind of mix the colors and make them a bit closer. Okay, so I did some kind of cosmetic stuff, and now it looks a little bit more like scars. I can't tell. They look a little bit like scars. My cheeks are so red still, so I don't know how to fix that. I'm also gonna just make my eyes super dark. I want to do kind of like a Jack Sparrow kind of thing where I just have black eyes, and I want it to be very grungy. So I'm gonna do that as well, and then pretty much it's outfit time. The dark eyeshadow. This is the hat that I have. I am borrowing it from my boyfriend because I bought it for him from the Renaissance Festival at some point. I don't remember when we got this, but I believe, let's see if I know how to put it on. I'm getting stuck on stuff, but this is kind of my outfit. I think I look really cute, but I'm very excited to get to dress up and stuff and get to play around in my closet for a little bit, so. Alright, it's the next day. Second costume time. Sorry I didn't get very many videos yesterday of my outfit. Hopefully I can get more. I always forget to take pictures, and I was running on like borrowed time yesterday, so hopefully I can kind of start early today. Today I'm not gonna do any like prosthetic or like latex stuff, so it's gonna be a lot quicker than yesterday, but I want to do some stuff in this morning. I've been needing to do a workout, and then I'll start getting ready. So I'm gonna work out. I got new headphones. They're like the skull candy ones. I'm getting used to them still, but my other ones were like starting to die, and like they just randomly would turn off. Well, even like if I was listening to music stuff, they would just turn off. So I was like, I'm getting annoyed with this, so I'm gonna just get new ones. So I'm very happy about these, but I'm gonna do a quick workout and get to listen to some music, and then we'll start getting ready. I bought vampire teeth for this costume because I'm doing a vampire, okay? And they haven't gotten here yet. I don't think they have. I'll check real quick, but I'm really worried that they're not gonna come, but I have technically vampire fangs, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll just be a vampire just without the fangs. I was gonna also get contacts, but by the time I decided I wanted to do costumes for, like, my streams this week, it was too late. Like, if I ordered them, I don't think they would have gotten here in time, and then I would just randomly have red contacts that I probably wouldn't use very often. I don't like wearing contacts very much. I don't know. It just wouldn't be a good thing for me to spend my money on, but besides the point. I'm gonna do a workout. I also need to eat, and then we will go ahead and start getting ready for my stream later today. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. So I'm gonna attempt to do a transition for my costume, so we're gonna hope that I actually remember to take videos of this thing, of me in my costume. But whatever, I'm going to attempt it. I'm not a transition expert, I don't know how to do most of it, so we're gonna see how that goes. But I'm gonna start getting ready, so I'm gonna do a purpley eyeshadow, I think, and I want it to be dramatic. So that's what we're gonna do. But first, I need to wash my face because I feel like I still have latex on it, even though I don't. I just need to keep it clean, so I'm gonna clean it real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna make a pretty dramatic shape, like just out here. I want it to be very long and I want it to be sharp. I'm gonna start with just some light purple and kind of outline it. Okay, so I have the base of like my eyelids kind of done. We're gonna switch to just starting to make it darker and darker and darker. This is kind of what I have, and I like it. So I like how dramatic it is. So I'm gonna do mascara and stuff, and then onto fake blood. So I'm excited for that. Okay, I'm gonna do some contour to try to make myself look sunken in. Like, you know, a vampire. Like I'm dying. Okay. You can't see very well in this light, but I'll show you in like better lighting. But I got my dark eyes and my cheeks are, I don't know, they're sharp, so. But I gotta clean all this up, and then hopefully my fangs will come soon. I'm really hoping they'll come like here in a bit. But then we're gonna do fake blood and stuff, and I'm very excited for that. Okay, so I don't know if I'll be able to film this, because my camera's about to die. But I'm gonna do some fake blood, and I'm just gonna spray it on my face and all over. So hopefully this goes well. I put it on the brush. Did that do anything? I can feel it, but it's not doing anything. You can see it a little bit. I just washed my hands. This might be an issue. Oh no. I think that did more. There's more on me now. So I'm gonna work with this. This is okay. Oh my god. So I completely forgot to record with my camera, so this is from my phone. Sorry. I really like it. I feel my mom's starting to like Morticia. Hello. Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick outro. I had so much fun doing all of the costumes and stuff and making videos and whatever for it. And I'm just happy that I was able to actually do something for Halloween this year, because I haven't been able to for a couple of years now because of where I work. I usually work on Halloween, so unless I take it off, I don't do anything for it. But even if the costumes were like small and like whatever, you know, I still had a lot of fun creating them and kind of getting a little creative with it and stuff. So yeah, I hope it was interesting for you guys to watch. I stream Mondays and Tuesdays, so it's not like a super long time. It was just 2 days that I got to do the costumes, but still I was like, yay, very excited. So hopefully, you know, in the next couple of years I'll be able to actually do like parties and stuff and film that, and that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, so I had a really fun time this week. We don't have a lot going on. Probably won't have a lot going on for a couple more weeks, but I will keep everybody updated, and I hope to see you next time. I love all of you, and I hope you have a good day wherever you are, and I will see you next time.